Welcome again to another lesson with Teacher Gan. This is the lesson for Form 3. The textbook is closed up and it is Unit 12. The topic is The Body Beautiful. Before we begin, let's look at the learning standards. The main skills are first, listening 1.1.1. Understand independently the main ideas in simple longer text on an increased range of familiar topics. Then we are speaking 2.3.1. Keep interaction going in longer exchanges by asking a speaker to slow down, speak up, or to repeat what they have said. And we have complementary skill, reading 3.1.1. Understand the main points in longer text on an increased range of familiar topics. For the pre-lesson, name all your fingers. Can you name your fingers? Okay, let's look at your fingers. First, you have the thumb, then you have the index finger, then you have the middle finger, then you have the ring finger, and the last, the smallest one, is called the pinky. First lesson is on vocabulary. So you have to match the parts of the body from A to J with the words below. So you have number 1, ankle, number 2, calf, number 3, chest, number 4, elbow, number 5, forehead, number 6, hip, number 7, shoulder, number 8, stomach, number 9, thigh, and number 10, thumb. So let's look at the answers. A is elbow, B is shoulder, C is forehead, D is thumb, E is hip, F is chest, G is stomach, H is calf, I is thigh, and J is ankle. Now we move on to the listening task. So we have task 1, listen to 4 speakers and circle the body part they are describing. So you have A with 3 options, ankle, neck, elbow. 2, you have A, calf, B, hip, and C, neck. Then you have 3, toes, fingers, and hands. And the last one, number 4, you have the options of answers, which are ears, eyes, and legs. So you have to circle the body part that is being described in the audio.
Listening,
Let's
Unit
listen
12,
now.
page 152, B. 1,
Well, I can put my shoe on, but I can't walk.
2,
I'm in a lot of pain, and I can't turn my head at all.
3. These 3 are okay, but this one, next to the thumb, won't move at all. 4.
I had to cover them one at a time and read some letters off a board across the room.
Listening, Unit 12, page 152, B. 1,
Well, I can put my shoe
Now we have listening, task 2. There are 6 questions in this part. For each question, there are 3 pictures and a short recording. Circle the correct answer, A, B, or C. So now you're going to listen to the recording.
Listening, Unit 12, page 152, C.
There are 6 questions in this part. For each question, there are 3 pictures and a short recording. Circle the correct answer, A, B, or C. 1. What activity did the friends decide to do?
I feel really unfit. I need to do more sport, but I haven't got time.
I know. I feel the same. We spend hours sitting studying for exams.
Or on the computer when we're not.
Well, why don't we go running for an hour before school?
Running? You must be joking. And it's too cold in the mornings. I think we should go to the gym at the sports centre after class.
But it's really expensive, isn't it?
I'm not sure. The other option is walking in the mountains at the weekend. We have more time for that.
But I often go away at weekends to my grandparents. Maybe we should do something after school.
OK. I'll check the prices at the sports centre online.
2. When will the man leave hospital?
I can't wait to get out of this place. I've been here a week already, but now I'm getting better and the doctors are finally saying that I can leave tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to going home. Mind you, they've said I'll need to rest for 2 weeks, so I won't be able to go back to work immediately.
3. How does the girl think she hurt her shoulder?
I've had this terrible pain in my shoulder for 3 days now. I'm not sure what I did, but Mum says I'll have to go to the doctor if it's not better soon.
It was probably that tennis match last week.
Well, I don't think so, because I didn't feel anything at the time, and I was fine until 3 days ago. I probably slept in a strange position in my sleep.
Well, do you know what I think? I think you've been sitting for too long in front of the computer. It's very bad for you.
Well, yes. I think you're right. I do spend a lot of time chatting to friends or playing games.
4. Which picture shows the boy's uncle?
At school, we've been learning about people with disabilities. It's incredible the way that blind people can understand things just by hearing, touching and smelling things. And people in wheelchairs are really strong and fast. My uncle had an accident, and he moves around with no problem on his own on wheels. I've also got a new friend at school who is deaf. I'm learning sign language to communicate with him. It's amazing.
5. Which part of her body did the woman hurt? It's very painful 2 days later, and I can't move any part of my arm now. If I try to move my fingers, when I'm getting dressed, for example, it really hurts. That's not the area I hit, but even my shoulder is painful. Obviously, when you hit that middle part of the arm so hard, it affects everything above and below that spot. It must be a really sensitive part of the arm, I suppose. 6. What does the man decide to buy?
Oh, this is hopeless. I can't find any clothes I like. This one t-shirt is nice, but they don't have it in my size. I quite like these trousers, but they're too short.
What about these shorts?
Won't it be too cold to wear them?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay, I'll have them then. They'll look good with the t-shirts I have at home.
Oh, good. I am pleased.
These are the questions for the recording that you listened to just now. First, what activity do the friends decide to do? And number 2, when will the man leave hospital? Number 3, how does the girl think she hurt her shoulder? Number 4, which picture shows the boy's uncle? Number 5, which part of her body did the woman hurt? Number 6, what does the man decide to buy? Now we can watch this video about MYPlate, so we can learn about how to stay healthy.
Welcome to the ACI Wellness Workshop. Today we'll be talking about the latest dietary methods used to promote healthy eating habits called Choose MYPlate. Choose MYPlate illustrates the 5 food groups needed to provide the necessary building blocks for healthy eating. These include fruits, vegetables, grains, protein-rich foods, and low-fat dairy. Fruits and vegetables should account for just over half of the food on your plate, with vegetables making up the slightly larger portion. Vegetables include everything from eggplant, broccoli, and bell peppers to spinach, lettuce, and squash. The best rule for choosing which vegetables to eat is simple. Boost variety and eat as many colors as possible. This ensures that the body receives the optimal amount of vital nutrients, vitamins, and antioxidants. When preparing vegetables, try and eat them lightly grilled or raw if possible. Oversteaming vegetables is a common mistake and causes the vegetables to lose most of their nutrients. With fruits, It's important to boost the variety and diversify the colors as well. They are an excellent standalone option to eat raw or cut up in a fruit salad, and they also act as an excellent complement to sweeten up a salad or entree. Brightly colored fruits such as raspberries and blueberries are also very high in antioxidants that work to inhibit the development of heart disease and certain types of cancer. Next, we have the grain portion of the Choose My Plate model. Grains are an important part of the healthy diet as they supply complex carbohydrates and contain a significant amount of fiber with little fat and no cholesterol. Grains should make up about a quarter of your plate and are found in everything from bread and cereal to pasta and oatmeal. When we think of grains, we usually think of wheat or rice, but options like quinoa, millet, and rolled oats make for even healthier options. With all grains, it's a good rule of thumb to choose whole grains rather than refined or processed grains to make sure the body gets the most nutrients possible. Protein foods will account for the rest of the plate. This includes anything made from meat, poultry, seafood, beans, eggs, processed soy products, nuts, and seeds. From this group, it's better to choose lean or low-fat choices like chicken, fish, and other seafood to ensure minimal intake of cholesterol and saturated fat that often leads to later health issues. The final and smallest portion of the Choose My Plate dietary method is the dairy portion. This includes all fluid milk products and foods that are made from milk like low-fat cheese and yogurt that retain calcium content as well as calcium-fortified soy milk. This does not include foods made from milk with little to no calcium such as butter, cream, and cream cheese. It is important to try and eat around 1 cup per meal of low-fat dairy, which is equivalent to 1 8-ounce glass of milk, 1 regular container of low-fat yogurt, or 1.5 ounces of hard cheese, to ensure the optimal health benefits. With the new Choose My Plate dietary guidelines, the delectable possibilities for nutritious meals are endless. Take what you've learned today and stock that fridge full of the best foods that your body needs.
After watching the video, you can do task 1, where you can prepare your own MYPlate for your breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And then you can paste it in your class, maybe on the wall, and then other students can go around reading your plate. So this is the template for Choose My Plate, and then you can copy this for every pupil, and then they can write the answers, or maybe they can color their pictures too. Now we're going to move on to speaking. Students are going to work with a pair or partner. Student A describes photo 1 and student B describes photo 2. Remember to listen to each other's descriptions. Then ask your partner some questions about his or her description. This is picture 1, and then we have picture 2. Now let's look at some useful expressions talking about health and fitness. Examples are, so, what do you do to stay healthy? Do you do anything special to stay fit and healthy? How often do you do exercise? Or how often do you go to the gym? Do you go swimming? Do you play any sports? Do you think it's important to? Why? Do you have enough time to? Why not? This is a sample conversation for picture 1. Student A. One of the ways to stay healthy is to eat balanced meals. There are types of food that we should eat more or less. We can do this by referring to my plate. What is my plate? So student B can ask this question. So student A could answer, my plate is a reminder to find your healthy eating style and build it throughout your lifetime. Everything you eat and drink matters. The right mix can help you be healthier now and in the future. So pupils can continue this conversation by using the useful expressions. Next, we have the sample of conversation for picture 2. Student A can start with, we can do many types of fun activities to stay healthy. If we go to the beach with friends, playing volleyball and swimming are fun activities. Do you do anything special when you are on the beach? So student B could ask this question. Student A could give an answer. Well, last week my friends and I played tug of war. We had a blast. Then students A and B can continue this conversation. Credits to ngl.cengage.com/closeup, Ministry of Education Malaysia, bandsound.com, ACI Speciality Benefits Video. The title of the video is Choose MYPlate Dietary Guidelines, and youtube.com. Well, that's all for the lesson today. Thank you. Bye-bye.